Hello, my name is Brent Brooks. I'm the Vice President of Network Fitness for Precor, and we're very excited to be able to introduce our new 880 line of Experience Series cardio equipment. What's most exciting about our new 880 line is what we call our P80 console, which I'm going to take you through at this time. Industry statistics teach us that about 30% of memberships on average are going to turn over every year. And in many cases that's because people are not achieving their goals, and in fact of those members that stick around, often they're just paying dues on a membership that they're not fully taking advantage of. Roughly 60% of members make it to their club less than 2 times per week. So we know as a manufacturer, and I think as an industry, that there's an opportunity to do better in terms of helping people achieve their goals in fitness. And that was really the driver behind this initiative. As we began to bring this product closer and closer to reality, it was important to Precor that we lead with the experience first. At the end of the day, there's really 3 principles that we employ as a company. The importance of first design experience in all that we do, and the importance of member experience and what we deliver to the end user, and the importance of service experience in the way that we support our products over time, particularly in a commercial environment where there's going to be high use and high abuse of the products. And so as we deployed our technology strategies, we wanted to make sure that it was always with the experience in mind. We'll start first with kind of a hardware overview of the equipment itself. The hardware was designed, first of all, so that the console shape itself is very, very appropriate for a fitness environment. As an exerciser, I can grab the console and actually use it to help support the various interactions with the product itself. Highlighting sort of the centerpiece of our experience here is a 15-inch capacitive touch screen. Capacitive touch is very, very important in the fitness industry. When touchscreens first hit the market, they were focused on resistive touch technology. For Precor, we weren't ever interested in resistive touch technology because it really didn't have the sensitivity, the durability, and the accuracy of the engagement that we felt was required to enhance the member experience. At this point, capacitive touch technology is very proven. It's been proven in other industries, such as the gaming industry, banking, where these touchscreens are used in ATMs and outdoor environments. They hold up to significant contact. They're designed to resist liquids, and as importantly, they allow us to deliver many great features and functions from an experience standpoint that are going to improve, ultimately, the experience for the end user. Here you can see that there's access for a USB stick, which allows servicers to be able to come into a non-networked environment. I'll explain what I mean by that in a little bit. But they can come into a non-networked environment, service the equipment. They can reflash the software on the product, including bug fixes and or upgrades to the equipment over time. This isn't at this time designed for end users, but it's really designed from a servicing standpoint. From an end user perspective, there's a number of things that are different about this console. One is we've got RFID technology that's embedded, so that when we get to the point of networking this experience for the end user, you'll be able to come in with an RFID tag, flash it in front of the console, it will recognize you, and it will capture your workout statistics. It will remember important things about how you use the equipment, your favorite settings from a workout standpoint, from a media standpoint, etc. And down the line there's all kinds of things that we'll be able to do. We are not introducing network fitness to the end user at this show. I will talk in a little bit about where we are networking at this time, but the equipment works without it, and the important thing for a club operator is that when you buy the equipment today, it's set up for the future so that as we expand and as we come out with new functionalities down the road, your membership will be able to enjoy being able to use the console in new ways. So we also have up here, we've got a slot for people to be able to integrate their iPod, iTouch, or iPhone with the equipment. They can connect it, it will charge during the workout experience. They can integrate their audio or video experience into the console itself, and we'll demonstrate that in a little bit. Down here, we've separated out volume controls and channel controls. As great as the 15-inch touchscreen is for many, many experience applications, when we talk about high-frequency interactions that the user is going to have to accomplish throughout a workout, often it's best to remove those. And our experience and research, having the volume and channel controls separate from the touchscreen makes a lot of sense. As well, importantly, we've separated out the machine controls. So here for this treadmill, you've got your incline-decline, which can be moved up or down with this paddle joystick controller. Same thing here for speed controls, moving down and up. It allows the user to very quickly, without having to fuss around with the touchscreen console, make adjustments that they need to impact their overall workout. So with that, we're going to start getting more into the actual experience here via the software design. Okay, so now we're ready to begin a workout here, and Jen's going to help us demonstrate some of the functionalities. We're going to have her just hit quick start to get things going. So once she hits quick start, there's a quick countdown for the user, and then it begins a workout. Now, in quick start, of course, it's a manual workout, which means the user ultimately controls what they want to do. There's really two panels that are going to come up initially. The first panel here that we see is the workout window. So Jen can access that. She can hit workouts if she wants to go back and actually take advantage of one of our pre-programmed workouts. Again, they're categorized by user benefit, so these are lose weight options. If she wants to select something under Be Fit, she can click on Be Fit, it'll open up. She's going to select the 4-1 interval. And then on the right-hand side, it gives her a brief description about what that profile is going to look like and what it does for her. She hits go, because that's what she wants to do. Now that workout begins. She can change the default duration of the workout by hitting duration. The club has set this up for 60 minutes. She's going to change it to 45 because that's all the time she has today. She hits OK. And just as easy as that, her workout now changes. She can hit her personal information. Now, I'm not going to ask Jen to divulge her age or weight. I think she's younger than 35, I'm sure, but she'll cancel out of that. And she can also set a target for her workout. So if she had a distance goal or a calorie goal in mind for today, she could select that here. In this case, she'll just cancel out of that. Now, again, that's the workout panel. She can toggle over to the media panel by hitting one of the icons on the bottom. So she hits the media icon and it flashes over. Now, just to demonstrate the other way she can do it, I'll have her toggle back via the fitness icon, or in that case, she already demonstrated it, that's all right. You can see the gesture motions. So we can move back and forth either using those icons on the bottom, or again, she can do a gesture motion, sweeping us back over to the media window. The two default options for media are, first of all, the workout guides. So she selects workout guides. It gives her options to learn more about the treadmill that she's currently on, or she could perhaps want to learn about the AMT, which is a newer product category. Maybe she's not familiar with that equipment. She could hit go and get the workout tutorial started in that way. So that will begin, and that gives her a way to, again, get more comfortable with the equipment as she's using it, or while she's working on a different piece of equipment, so that she feels comfortable trying something new the next time she's in the facility. Now, she can change back to videos by clicking the videos button. If she wants to end the workout guide, she can scroll back over to the media panel and she can click TV channels. Now, with TV channels, it takes whatever broadcast media is coming into the facility. We do a channel scan, and then the installer can add friendly names. You see the menu there on the left, which gives you an easy way as an end user to navigate amongst your various media choices. There's a preview window there, so currently we're on the Precor IHRSA videos. If she wants to click up on HBO, she can see what's happening on HBO. It shows a preview window off to the right there. She decides that she wants to watch that channel, she hits go. And now it assumes that with her media selection started, that she no longer needs that panel in front of her, and she can begin to enjoy her media experience. There's one other media option, so we're going to click the views window down on the bottom right, which scrolls through this view. She can go to a full screen view, which eliminates all the workout information up here on top, as well as the profile, etc. down here on the bottom. She hits it one more time, and the panels return. You notice up top where the iPod is, she's brought her iPod. We're going to go ahead and have her connect that to the connector at this time, so she'll pick up her iPod Shuffle. You don't have to just plug it in. She's going to plug it in, and the console will now recognize that as a media source. So you can see here now that came up. She can put her headphones on, and now she can begin to drive her iPod experience right here via this window. It tells her what's playing. In this case, U2, Walk On is the song she hits play. That begins. She can skip forward, she can skip back, or she can pause that experience. Okay, we're going to go ahead and at this point, we're going to hit the view window again down in the bottom, which will allow her, in this case, because she's on iPod, there's nothing behind the screen, and we'll leave it at that for now so that we don't have the media playing as a distraction. There's a number of other things she can do now as an exerciser to customize her workout. Up top, if she wants to change from total distance to distance remaining, if she had set a distance goal, she could do that there. In this case, she didn't, so that's really not available. Under calories, she could change to calories per hour. So she can click simply on calories per hour. That's going to change and customize her view. Under time remaining, she can change that to time elapsed. And under pace, she can customize that as well to average speed if that's what she's interested in. She can grab the touch heart rate, and up in the top right you'll see that the heart starts to pulse, and in a minute we'll know exactly what her heart rate is. So she's at 98 beats per minute. Very good. And then down here in the bottom left you can see that even with the minimized view of the workout panel, you still get an indication of your course profile down here. So at this point we're going to go ahead and hit the stop button as if Jen's workout has just ended. When the workout ends, hit the finish button there. What would happen is she would get a workout complete. So this is what would come up automatically if she had let the workout complete to its duration. It gives her an indication of what her workout summary looked like today in terms of total distance, the average calories per hour, her calories, average speed, etc. She clicks finish, and it brings us back to the home screen. So I mentioned earlier a little bit about networked fitness, and I want to explain what we mean by that. First of all, everything that we've demonstrated today in terms of this equipment can be accomplished in a non-networked environment. This particular product is not networked via the internet. It's just set up with standard electric, and then obviously whatever signals coming in terms of the broadcast television. It does have the capability through Ethernet connection to be connected to the internet, and today what that would allow is we've got a new product that we're introducing at this show called Priva Business Suite. Priva is the new product name for our network fitness product. Eventually it will include a Priva Workout Suite, which is designed for the end user. But this year we're launching Priva Business Suite. It's an internet-based portal basically that allows a club operator or a fitness operator to access via a secure website. They just go on via a standard website connection. They access it via their traditional browser if they use Internet Explorer, whatever that might happen to be, and they're given a password ID or an ID and a password to access the site. The initial functionality includes the ability to be able to remote update or upgrade their equipment. So we can literally, from Precor headquarters, push out new software releases to enhance the equipment over time so that their member experience continues to evolve. As well, it gives them insights into their product and the investment that they've made. So they can look at the status of any of the networked equipment on their floor. They can see what equipment is up and running and what equipment perhaps might need to be looked at from a service standpoint. They can look at equipment statistics such as the odometer readings to know how many miles or how many workouts or how many hours of workouts have been completed, so that it can help them rotate equipment on the floor. It can help them to schedule service to make sure that they're getting the most out of their equipment investment. Also, it can help them even from a staffing standpoint, for instance, because they can look at reports that say on a daily basis what are the peak usage periods for their cardio floor, and which can also help them facilitate buying decisions. They might know that, for instance, their AMTs are at 90+% capacity at 2 times during the day when the club is very, very busy. Perhaps they need to add an additional 2 or 4 AMTs to their floor in order to spread out that usage and ensure that they can meet the needs of their membership. So today, Priva Business Suite begins as an asset management tool. Over time, it too will continue to expand, just like the end user experience. And we're very, very excited about the direction network fitness can go. To network a facility, it doesn't require any new significant investment beyond what's readily available in the marketplace. Again, I mentioned Ethernet connectivity. Today, we do not require a unique server. Down the road, as we begin to move higher and higher levels of data, and particularly when we get into things like streaming media, that may require servers in the future. But all of this equipment is pretty much available off the shelf, and I think club operators will see that there are great opportunities for them to be able to network their facilities and really get the most out of their equipment, both for their own purposes and for ultimately the best member experience in the industry.